Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham with RC Groups. We'll wait a little bit to get some live viewers on here before we get going. And I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to show you. I have some really fun videos to look at during this RC news broadcast. So basically what is happening is I'm on a weekly basis, and I did miss last week. I apologize for that. The reason being was due to flooding. Crazy Town, USA, all over the country, actually. So I can't really claim any specialness in the flooding activities here in Nashville, Tennessee, but we're back. And so the goal is very simple. And I'm thinking in the future, I'm going to keep this shorter. I just want to go over what I know is going on in the RC world that I think you need to know about. And this week, it's all about contests. There's 3 contests going on rcgroups.com, and I'm going to share all 3 with you, talk about them, and tell you how to get into the contest and possibly win. I don't know that I have any behind-the-scenes tips on how to become the winner, but I can tell you exactly what to do to enter. And then we have some behind-the-scenes footage of some events that I want to share with you and a few other things. And then we'll jump out, and then we'll all enjoy a Friday, because that's what day it is today. So we're going to jump into rcgroups.com. First, I want to say thanks to our live viewers that join us each week. Let's go see if I can jump into the comments. Hey, Steve Burns is here. What's happening, Steve? Yes, sir. Definitely trying to get things rolling on a regular basis as far as live goes. And since there's always news and I get... Okay, so let me just say, I've been doing this a long time. And so when something's about to happen, I get an email about it almost all the time. And when I get an email, that usually turns into a feature article. And so what I'm going to do with you is share with you our feature articles that I have from this week. I'm not going to talk about what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just going to go straight into it. So let's jump onto the site. And here we are at RC Groups. We're right here in this little button, which is all, and it shows all the news that you need to know. If you're a regular viewer, then you've already seen this. Thanks for the thumbs up. Loving thumbs up, love comments. I don't want to sound like a guy on YouTube, but we are. So first, let's talk about something fun, and then we're going to get to the contests as we scroll through the list. This is an awesome video put together by the people at Horizon. Now, last week, I was on the phone with Kim at Horizon Hobby. Maybe you know Kim. She's a lovely lady. I've known her, I'm not going to say her whole life, but a long time. We've been good friends. And I said, Kim, is there going to be a video coming out from Horizon on your event? Let's see the best way to do this. Let's hit the play button and see. Yeah. So I'm going to expand. This is behind the scenes, what it takes to put on RC Fest. Watch this with me.
Spray paint stuff, tagging, doing some layout and some measuring, make sure everything's going to fit. Sweating our butts off. It's like 91 degrees or something like that.
So this is the field, Eli Field, right out right near, it's close to Horizon.
Some marks and dots here to figure out where some tents are going to go, make sure it all fits and works.
This is the big hangar.
Try not to sweat to death in the process. Flags up, tents are up. They're working on the monster truck track right now, finishing up the mud bog pit. Over my shoulder here, they're working on the ring of fire. You might hear some flames going off here in a minute, but that's what they're doing. Sales tents looking pretty good. They're laying out some display products, making sure we got all the goodies that everybody would want and need. Try-me stations, we're building all the try-me planes, getting all the batteries charged and all that good stuff. There's a lot of flurry of activity everywhere you look out here right now. Get them in there eating.
No, yeah.
David Payne, there he is. I've known that guy a long time too. We used to travel to shows together.
RC Fest, here we are in the hangar getting ready for the start of it, which is tomorrow in earnest. Yeah, putting planes together right now. Fingers crossed, we've got some pretty hefty winds forecast, so bringing out some of the smaller, faster, heavier stuff to cut through that wind and hopefully put on a display for Friday and Saturday RC Fest.
Allie is like the rock star of the hobby right now, and it's not just because of his accent.
Do what?
Are you done yet?
No. One more day, then I'll belly flop in the mud puddle.
What are you putting on, man? We roll?
Oh, yeah. I am just getting ready here. Go throw up some banners. Finish this stuff off and yeah, go live with this.
It's all part of it. You gotta get your hands dirty too. You gotta get in the trenches with the rest of the troops, right?
That's right.
Steve Petrato. El Stevo. There was a forefather of 3D that we just saw right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 RC Fest. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to have a jam.
Look at that. Awesome. Oh my gosh.
We're going to have open flying all day today.
So stinking cool. Is that Jesse? I think that was Jesse. So every day they have a massive demo event with like everything. Like that. Crazy. Oh, you know what? Well, we're coming to it. I'll just let it roll. I've never seen them do this where they, yeah.
Half roll right, go. Power off and pull. We're going to do it in this one on, okay? You heard it, Dave Payne said we're going to do it. This is what we're going to do, going the other way. Ah!
What the what?
Everyone is now breaking the pattern. We started something painful.
Pattern.
Booyah!
I love this suicide demo.
Come on, the other way, guys. Put it. We're coming the other way.
We're coming.
Straight through.
Wow! Holy smokes!
The fun of the day.
I bet. I've eaten pizza at that guy's house.
Splat. Here we go.
Wow!
That one went way out there.
What a talented FPV pilot right there.
Really looking at one stack, so there's one stack. Oh wait, there's another stack.
Nice smoke ring. So awesome. Wow, 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 wow.
It's done. It's over with. We just blew the sky all up with all those fireworks. It was a great weekend. A lot of people here, a lot of happy, smiling faces. It was a great weekend.
It was awesome. My first year, incredible. Nothing like any other event I've ever been to.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. We had an incredible
I'm a big
time.
fan of
RC
Jason
Fest
Merkel.
2021. It was a blast. We weren't sure how
Great
it would
guy.
turn out. You know, it's been a crazy year, almost 2 years now. Yeah. But man, we had a blast. Honestly, it's probably one of the best RC Fests yet. I'm sure it's gonna be bigger and better next year. So if you're watching this now, make sure put it on your calendar. If you haven't ever been here before, make sure you get here at some point.
Well, guys, the event is over. The Ring of Fire has completed. The fireworks shot off. We broke a lot of planes, and I know Allie is especially excited about this one dying.
That's it. This is the one. Yeah! Oh!
Nailed it.
So, that about sums up my Stuka experience.
Thanks for coming out to the
Stuker.
2021 Horizon Hobby RC Fest. We'll see you guys next year.
Very nice. That's a great video. You can check that out if you want to watch it again, which you might, right here on rcgroups.com in our feature section. Let's go back. So what I'll do is I'll give you a contest after each piece of coolness that I'm sharing. So let's find the first contest. This is rcbattery.com. Let's talk about them for a second. Let me zoom this. Let's see if I can successfully do that. That's one more. Maybe too big. rcbattery.com. Okay. My history is that I've worked with rcbattery.com since they became a company. I was talking to them before they went live, and I've worked with them all the way through. They just had a 1-year birthday. They have one concept, and that is create great lithium polymer batteries at a great price. I'm not trying to sell you. I know that just sounded like I was selling you, but the other part is good service, great service. And I talk to the people at rcbattery.com on a weekly basis. And so I actually pitched this concept to them, and I said, hey, I think we should have a contest. And he said, sure. What are you thinking? So the contest is submit a quote about rcbattery.com, and that's it. And you can submit multiple quotes or whatever you want. And so if you submit a quote, we're going to pick, and I said 10 winners, and Richard said 15. So 15 winners, 3S2200. I picked the pack. I said, let's pick a pack that's super generic in that everyone needs this pack for something. So that's where the pack came from. And that's what you have a chance to win. And then you just post. I don't know that the pack is pretty yellow. I don't know if that's going to be a winner or not, but things like that, especially if you've had a great experience with RC Battery, post your feelings and thoughts and all the other things. And so there's a contest for you to enter. When does it end? Let's go look. 10/21. So you've got some time on this. Get in there. Get a chance to win a pack. Okay, we'll look at another contest in just a minute. And I'm looking at my live feed. I'm looking at my thumbs up and excited faces over here. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm going to jump into all RC and talk about I just uploaded another high-tech how-to, and I've got to say these have been really people have loved them in that they're commenting and having thoughts. And this is James talking about it. I'm going to be honest with you right here, since this is live and none of this is scripted. I never really know what I'm about to say. It's all stream of consciousness. And so one fear that I have is that I'm going to get a name wrong. It's one of my bigger fears, and interacting with people, because I feel like that's huge. It's very not cool to get someone's name wrong. Anyway, I'm going for it. Maybe I didn't need to go into all that. The article itself is about how to safely store your lipos. And as a guy who's been around lipos literally since they were invented, oh man, what were those red pack? Kokum lipos were the first lipos that we carried back in the day at Hobby Lobby International. And I did have questions like, if I smell the juicy fruit smell coming off my pack, is it bad? The answer is yes, it is. You should throw it away. If I puff one cell, is that bad? Yes, that's not good. So anyway, these articles go over all these things, tell you how to store the lipos, and then the users jump in and give you their thoughts and feelings. I'm going to have a quick sip. Tennessee, drinking water right there. So anyway, this is good stuff. I'm doing it on a weekly basis. And there's so much good content, and you can learn from it as well. So now, you know what we'll do? Let's see what we have here before we jump into another contest. That makes me maybe next week, and maybe think of something I'll do. Okay, I have not looked at What the Heck Wednesday, and people tend to love this. Jason finds interesting things to feature. The one before this was shortest short. I may have an announcement. I'm going to go look at an email, and then we're going to check it out, because I'll be excited to announce this thing. It just came in over my email down here. Let's hit the play button and just see what happens. I have not watched this video.
This isn't NASCAR.
It's hard to keep up with a plane.
Rubber bands run out. Oh no! Len!
It's all right.
Pull that, Bill.
I couldn't get it, wouldn't come out.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
Whoa. Yeah. That's the beauty of a wing. It's hard to break them.
Channel, and it's a bit windy and cold.
Oh my gosh.
Late winter, early spring, so you got to expect that. Look at the sky; she's a beauty.
This guy's prolific.
There are clouds in the sky today, so we're hoping that it will be.
I don't think he's a fan of mine.
The wind is supposed to drop off, and look,
I don't remember why.
Go-karts, which means there won't be that constant droning in the soundtrack. Fantastic.
Okay.
Good choice. Good choice.
Oh, well, that prop I gave you almost like a back thing.
Okay, so here's the extended version of that crash. So we're going to jump out of there. But there you go. Every Wednesday, Jason posts What the Heck Wednesday, and it's usually oh, good. Okay, I just had some news coming in, and we'll talk about that right now because I'm stoked. Okay, What the Heck Wednesday. Check it out. Stream of consciousness. Brian Chambers, you know what I'm talking about. Brian's live in the feed. All right, I'm excited to announce, and this is pretty awesome. I think I talked about this last week. I put it in the mass email that went out this week, that there's 2 new forum sections, and one is servos, and that's not very new. And FrSky is our forum sponsor of the servo section because they're a servo company. But I just got word via my fancy telephone that Hitech is now the forum sponsor of the general RC section, which is great. This is a brand new section, and I'll tell you why it's here. Whenever I have certain things like on Flying Giants, it goes in general, a contest, some sort of announcement or something like that. And I don't have that on RC Group. So one day I got Jason in a chat, and I was like, dude, I'm going to create this forum section and put it at the top. And we decided that was a great idea. It is breaking news. And so this morning I was talking with Hitech, and they were like, Jim, what do we need to do? And I said, you should be the sponsor of the general RC discussion, because this is the next King Daddy forum. I truly believe that. Because A, it's a top level forum, and B, you can post almost anything here. So, well, not anything within the bounds of RC, if you know what I mean. Oh, that brings us to a contest while we're at it. So I want to say, Suzanne, Mike, everybody at Hitech, thank you. So awesome to have you in this spot. Hitech has been a mainstay, and I'll tell the story one more time. One of the first people I ever talked to, if not the first in the hobby on the phone, was Mayberry. I wanted to make my plane do crow, and I had a Hitech radio, and I could not figure out how to do it. He called me, talked to me, told me the realities, the functions, and all that, and boom, I appreciate it. Roach Coach Hellies is on. What's happening, Roach Coach, live? So thank you, Hitech. Be sure to click their banners. They'll have more coming, and check out what they have. Good people. You know, they're hobbyists, they're pilots, they go to events, they're the real dang deal. I edited myself right there. And with that, at the top of this forum section, we're really having a good show so far. Who knows where it's going to go from here? We have another contest, Twisted Hobby, and I think this one's almost over, so you better listen up and hit the button. Let's see, did I hit the button? There we go. Caption this and win. So I'm pretty sure I know the behind the scenes story here. Jason did a caption this random post or feature article, and it went crazy. People were like captioning everything. And so I think that spurred the concept of make it a contest then. Everybody loves doing this so much. And Twisted Hobbies has been a sponsor for a long time. And PS sidebar, this is putting on my sales hat here. If you're an advertiser on the site, you too can have a contest. You just have to contact me. We'll put it together, and we'll be talking about it on a future broadcast. So let's see. Caption this photo. What kind of plants are those? Are those beans? I'm going to go with soybeans. That's my guess. So you caption that photo, reply to the thread, funny, ironic, whatever you like. Post as many captions as you want, because some guys have a lot to say, like myself. Twisted Hobby will choose their favorite. I love it when the hobby company actually picks, because then we don't have to, and because it's hard to pick. Contest runs through September 30th. So you have just a little bit of time. Announced on October 1st will be the winner. And you know what? If we're here, we should watch this video, because it's becoming one of my favorite things to do. Why does... Yeah, okay. I remember a time when you couldn't just go find an airplane that flew great. You literally had to build it yourself. And planes like these are nothing but fun. You throw them in the seat of your car, and you can fly just about anywhere, your backyard, and then do stuff like this. And if they're light enough, when they crash, not a big deal. And even if let's say you ripped a wing off, you could foam tack it back on, or whatever the foam glue of the day is. I once sold a glue called foam adhesive, if anybody remembers that, which is very foam tack in nature. All right. So you could win this bird and then become an awesome 3D pilot like this by entering this thread. And your question is, Jim, where do I find that thread? Well, it's in General RC Discussion, sticky to the top. So that should be pretty easy, since General RC Discussion is right second in line on the whole website. So once again, I'm super stoked. Thank you, Hitech, for supporting RC groups. General RC and the hobby, because companies like this is what keeps us in the air. All right, let's go back to, that'll make you a good Friday right there for sure. What the heck? Lipo Contest. Mr. RPX, who is selling multiplex planes, has the new Race Wolf. I want you to go check this out. There is some discussion on this, but you know, multiplex has been around forever. And I remember I used to get their catalog, which was a giant catalog, and it's a high quality aircraft all the way through all these planes. Let's go watch the video. The Race Wolf. I had a friend named Wolf from Germany once. Okay, that's cool. And brave. Wow. Race Wolf. Race Wolf. Race Wolf. Race Wolf. Oh, I don't speak that language. I have no idea what that says. Flugerwalten. It's got a lot of Flugerwalten. Speed und Wunderkit. I think that means it's pretty damn fast. Spectacular. Okay. There you go. It's hot. It's fast. It's Flugerwalten. I do love this cutaway view of these airplanes. I tried to make an ad out of that, and I couldn't make it work. But, man, that's cool. Roxy Evo Lipo 3 2600 RX6. Okay. Anyway, there you go. Oh, the Race Wolf. You can check it out in that feature article. Let's do one more story. Then we've got one more contest to talk about, and we'll go over that. All right. I'm looking at the live chat. Everybody's talking to everybody. We've got some thumbs up. We've got some surprised faces. Let's see. Superfly, Fortitude RC, which is a friend of ours, an old friend of mine. Let's talk about when this is happening. October 1st through 3rd in Dayton, Texas. And Jonathan Jennings will be in attendance. Desert Aircraft. Holy Smokes RC, also a friend. Fortitude RC. Now, if I've got my facts right, well, I don't want to go into that, but Fortitude was born on a field here in Tennessee. I heard this on a podcast. He came to my event and decided it was time to do his own thing, which is cool. Legend Hobby, a great supporter of the site and the hobby in general, is donating an airplane. So be sure and check it out if you're in the Dayton, Texas area. It's crazy how many people are interconnected these days. Okay. I don't think I've talked about this. I think this is super interesting. Hobby King RC laser cut balsa kits scale. So during the pandemic, I know for a fact that people started building kits again, because what else were they going to do? And so this is a series of balsa kits from Hobby King, and they're all pretty dang sexy, especially biplanes. I'm a sucker for a biplane all day long. Waterplane, and then this de Havilland, which looks awesome. We could zoom in if we want to on this picture, right? Yes. That's all we get. Anyway, super cool stuff. And I have a link that goes to their, that is classic. I have a link that goes to their site where you can go look at all the airplanes, get product specs, features, and all the good stuff. There it is covered. So super cool. Good on Hobby King for doing such a thing. Kudos, or as we might say in the 1860s, huzzah, huzzah. Okay, we also have the MTRCCA annual fly-in. If that's long, think how long the real name is. The Middle Tennessee RC Clubs Association. Did we miss it? October 1st through 2nd. So if you're not in Texas, not competing with with the other event, but you are in Tennessee, you can go check out this event. No, okay. We're to a contest. Is everybody paying attention? Here we go. This is FrSky. Now, what happened was they created the contest in their vendor forum, which I then saw and said, contests are my thing. I've done a lot of contests in my career here. So I said, hey, let me tweak this out for you a little bit, which I did. So let's just read it and get a feeling for what's going on here. This contest is hosted by FrSky, and they're handling the contest. They're picking the winners, and they're shipping the prizes. So I like people to know exactly how it's going right off the top. And post your thoughts about these servos. So this is an interesting concept that I haven't personally ever done. Post any thoughts. Well, we have the one that is that's quotes, but my quote idea was more of a great service, great quality live post, something like this. This is post thoughts you have on our servos, the airplane model that you're building. This is really what I think the contest is. And list your wish list for servos for a chance to be a winner of our servo giveaway. So if you're building a plane, you could say, I'm building this plane, it needs these servos, and I would like to have 4 versions, or 2 for the wing and 2 this, and you kind of give them a wish list of what exact servo, and that's the name of the company, Exact. And you would want to be exact in your servo that you want to put in your bird, and that's how you enter. It's until the end of September, so it's coming up to an end. So if you want to be in this, you've got to do this quickly. And then I said, hey, tell them what they could get potentially. So we have the 5600 glider servo, the 5700 sailplane servo, and the 5400 heli fixed wing servos. Leave your comments, and then we go back over prizes, and then I included some specs. But you can't post in this thread. You have to post right. Nope, that's not it. It should be very clear. Yes, go here to enter. That's clear enough. I created this. It should actually work for me. And then you go to their thread in their vendor section and post all the things, which everyone is doing. So there is the third contest. But I don't think that's all. I mean, that is all of the contests. But there's a little more information. Let's see. We're at 27 minutes. I might shoot for 30. That might be a good number, because long videos, I only watch a long video if I'm really into something. And you know, how many things can you be in? We checked out the RC Fest. We looked at some of this before. So anyway, you know what? I think we're going to cap it off right here. There's always good information here. If you're like, hey, what's happening in the hobby? I'm drinking coffee. I would like to check out what's going on. So this is it. Go here. Put it on your little tab up there on your browser and check this out. And I try to get a story up every day, and sometimes 2 or 3 or 4 will be produced in a day. And Jason is also creating stories. And if you don't care about everything, then you can just look at planes, sailplanes. But I would urge you to go into the all section and check it out. Drink coffee, learn about the hobby, and maybe win some stuff. That's all good. Okay, I'm looking at the live chat. I want to thank everybody who joined us live today. I want to thank everybody for the thumbs up. If you want to see this when it's live, let's say that you saw this later and you missed all these contests and you're like, I'm not so happy. Well, if you want to become happy, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, and you can do this on Facebook or YouTube. And then when I go live, you're going to get pinged up. Who is this lady? You're going to get pinged, and it's going to say, hey, it's live. And then you can go find out about the contest that I urgently, I mean, it's Friday, y'all. And I put on my best hat to come on here just to say, hey, you should probably do these contests before they're over. And that's all. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you. I was rusty because I've been off the air for a while. So the last couple of times I did this, I felt like my talking box wasn't really working out of my pie hole. But obviously things are jamming or okay. I broke it. It's over. Hey everyone, rcgroups.com. I'm Jim T. Graham. Head on over, hang out, talk to people, do your thing. You know, we are the world's largest and most active RC forum. And one day I'll tell you why I think it's better than Facebook. Probably not today, though. I think about this a lot. It's kind of the back porch concept. What's the differences, I'll think. All right, everyone. Thanks for your time. Get out there and fly something this weekend, and I will talk to you later.